At SmartLift, we understand the challenges in manufacturing, installation, and maintenance presented by the vertical transport industry. We have devoted more than 25 years' experience in electronics for the elevator and the development of our current line of products. Since 1982, the companies within the SISTEL group have been pioneers in design, development, and manufacture of complex technology electronic solutions for sectors as demanding as the automotive, aviation, defense, telecommunications, banking, and vertical transport. In 1989, and thanks to the experience acquired with high-performance industrial numeric controls, the first SmartLift controller was created. For the first time, a controller with very powerful software and the characteristic strength of industrial products became available to the Spanish elevator industry with all settings defined during the installation. The 9809, thanks to a design that integrates all the functions in a single PCB, as well as simplifying its production and testing, making it a much more industry-friendly PCB at a more competitive price, simplifies the wiring work of the installer, guaranteeing a much lower error rate and therefore a much higher reliability in the installation. Although a powerful controller already existed, cabling in the shaft continued to be a source of problems, cost, and headaches for the installer and maintenance engineer because it varied with each installation according to the number of stories, peripheral devices, or options. Thanks to SmartLift's continuing innovation and technological capacity, it became clear that the number of conductors could be drastically reduced, thereby achieving a standard wiring if the electric signals of doors and series as well as position sensors could be made to reach a printed circuit board in the cabin roof connected to a central controller by means of a field bus. This great technological investment in the CAN bus paved the way for the Twister 1 and Twister 2, the basis for various OEM developments, making it the new standard for the main manufacturers with extraordinary success. External wiring where norms have provoked a significant increase of electric signals is not apt for industry. Each harness is different. If the elevators work in groups, still more signals have to be added, hall lanterns or position indicator among others. With so many connections, exterior wiring is another big source of errors and faults at the startup stage. SmartLift's wire-to-wire to CAN bus interface considerably simplifies the installation with absolute independence of the number of stories or peripheral devices installed. Going a step further in that same direction, by integrating the SmartLift interface in the panel, the same functionality is achieved with a notable saving in time and connections, neither of which add value, only cost. If the simplex achieved a notable saving, with the duplex the saving is doubled since only one traveling cable is required to control both cars and still comply with the norm, which makes it compulsory to indicate the direction of the next trip independently for each car. Another example of the great advantage of the SmartLift's CAN bus becomes evident when one sees how modern and simple the cabling for the installation of the car is. A single model of traveling cable and inspection box covers all the options, rationalizing the position sensors and giving service to two complete door operators suitable for the most varied of actuators. In 2003, thanks to the incorporation of a state-of-the-art microcontroller in the Delta maneuver, there was a notable increase in the protection against environmental and electromagnetic interference, making it possible to integrate telematic diagnostic functionalities. In addition to complying with the test call and alarm norms, the SmartLift telephone, by speaking the same language as the controller, makes it possible, when necessary, to transmit the state of the elevator and its error log, thus reducing to the minimum the costs and associated times of intervention. In line with SmartLift's global vocation and complying with the ever-changing norms, the Delta Plus was developed. This constituted the basis of SmartLift's internationalization and the company's technological defense. It contributed dozens of functionalities, the most notable of which were the direct approach, up to 64 stops, speeds of up to 4 meters per second, and firefighting capability. With the advent of the 21st century, The vertical transport industry witnessed the explosion of the residential elevator market, extremely sensitive to cost. With a total focus on this difficult market, the products were re-engineered with a minimum sacrifice of the high-performance characteristics of the Delta. The result was the introduction of the Echo controller, capable of managing traction, hydraulic, and variable frequency elevators. The growing need for controllers which could be easily installed and maintained, together with the imminent emergence of a large modernization market, have led to an increasing demand for pre-assembled controllers. To that effect, SmartLift devoted several years to developing the ConBox, a new system of shaft wiring, and with it the Fox family of controllers, which altogether define the new standard in ease of installation and low total cost of ownership. The traditional harness systems are based on handmade work, which is difficult to industrialize and is highly susceptible to suffering from very expensive mistakes. Thanks to the patented systems ConBox and ConBox Fix, it becomes possible to reduce assembly time to an absolute minimum, the result of which is a simple, well-protected, and fast installation. The Bluetooth console, based on a simple PDA, uses the most advanced technology to offer an extremely powerful configuration and diagnostic tool. Thanks to it, the maintenance engineer can remotely access the current state of the elevator and its cause by remote control and without delay when time is critical. And time is gold. This is why SmartLift has a modern division for industrial design and fast prototyping, and a test and self-certification laboratory which offer a guarantee of robust products and quick response. Our insistence on meticulous engineering, continuous rationalization of the different components, and the simplification of technical documentation allow our clients to obtain important advantages in the reduction of stocked products, time devoted to training, ease of maintenance, and in short, high competitiveness through high technical performance at a lower cost of installation and operating. For over 25 years, SmartLift has focused on improving its products in the light of our clients' real needs, defining a new standard in functionality, technology, and value for the vertical transport industry. With production plants strategically situated in America, Europe, and Asia, SmartLift is fully prepared to compete in the global market of the elevator industry. The SmartLift products follow a marked tradition of innovation and are the next milestone in the evolution of electronics for the vertical transport industry. SmartLift, designed to meet tomorrow's needs.